Week 1 in the books. Week 2 underway in a little while. Well, let's get started. I don't have time for this bullshit. Okay, Buccaneers going on the road to take on the Carolina Panthers. Now, the Buccaneers just got done losing a backbreaker to the 49ers. With Jameis Winston throwing 2 pick sixes. One to Richard Sherman and one to another 49er player. God, he's got Bruce Arians and he still fucking sucks. Yeah. How the fuck does that work? Oh, it doesn't happen overnight. Shut the fuck up. God, it happens during a 4-week period, preseason and shit like that. And he still can't seem to get shit rolling. The fuck. And meanwhile, for the Panthers, yeah, it's looking like the Panthers are gonna be off to one of those weird starts or whatever. It's gonna be one of those make up your mind seasons once again. Are you a good football team or you're a bad football team? Give me a fucking break on this one. Alright. It is, alright, the first coin flip of the NFL 2019 season. Tails. Atlanta tails, but go ahead, give me the Carolina Panthers. This should be a fucking this should be a piece of shit fucking game as far as I'm concerned though. Bills going on the road to take on the New York Giants. Now the Giants got their asses kicked by the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott threw all over the Giants defense. And the Buffalo Bills actually got themselves a victory. Basically stole a victory over the New York Jets. They lost the ball. They turned the ball over 4 fucking times in that game, and they still ended up winning because the Jets didn't do jack fucking shit with those turnovers. It's one thing to force turnovers, but you have to actually capitalize on those turnovers. And the fact that the New York Jets didn't do that is retarded. But still, though, give credit to the Buffalo Bills for fighting back and stealing a victory. And guess what? Take the Buffalo Bills to defeat the New York Giants. I may regret this pick in the long run because the Giants are at home, but judging by how piss poor the Giants defense has been, actually it's just week 1, but you get what I mean. You get where I'm going with this. Go ahead and take the Buffalo Bills to win. Speaking of the 49ers going on the road to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Now the Bengals put up a valiant effort against the Seattle Seahawks, but in a losing effort. Andy Dalton threw 400 yards in that game. John Ross finally steps up in a big way. And it looks like the running back by committee in Cincinnati still continues, despite Marvin Lewis not being the head coach anymore. So far, first game in Seattle, not bad. Albeit a losing effort. And yes, there was some controversy in that game, especially that fumble, which shouldn't have been a fumble at all, quite frankly, but that's just my opinion, but anyway. And the 49ers, meanwhile, well, my bad, San Fran. Should have taken the 49ers to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, second coin flip of 2019. heads, yeah, go ahead and take the Cincinnati Bengals. It's one thing for the 49ers to go ahead and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have to travel on the road again. That's not gonna be easy. No offense to the 49ers, I think the Niners are actually going to be good this year, but they're not going to win every single game. Of course. That's obviously not how it works. Maybe they might though. No. The Niners do not have enough talent for that shit. Go ahead and take Cincinnati. Cowboys going on the road to take on the Washington Redskins. Like I said, Dak Prescott had himself a career day. Only his second game ever throwing for 400 yards passing. And the Cowboys did a great job of not rushing Ezekiel Elliott back so soon because he had been holding out for a new contract, and understandably so on Ezekiel Elliott's part. Cowboys have a shit ton of weapons in their arsenal all of a sudden. So I mean the receiver that they were, Amari Cooper. I was worried about Amari Cooper. I thought he was going to be a fucking fail with the well, not a major fail, but just not that great of a wide receiver as everybody said that he was going to be. But ever since he played in Dallas, he has not been dropping so many passes. And then you have Michael Gallup. Then you got Randall Cobb, who they acquired after Green Bay let him go. Oh yeah, Jason Witten's back, and he scored a touchdown too. Actually, the Redskins. And meanwhile, the Redskins. Nice effort by the Washington Redskins, but you know what? You could just chalk. I'll just chalk that one up to the fact that they were playing their division rivals, the Philadelphia Eagles. Those games are supposed to be close. I mean, regardless of because they face each other twice a year. I'm gonna keep saying this about every year I'm gonna keep hammering this to people's fucking heads until people finally get the purpose of division games. But anyway, go ahead, take the Dallas Cowboys to defeat the Washington Redskins. Nice effort by Case Keenum last week, but that was last week. The Redskins, they're in for a really long season. Sorry, Washington. Chargers going on the road to take on the Detroit Lions. Now the Lions ended up in a tie or whatever, but they really should have lost the game. Quite frankly, they deserved to lose the game. How the fuck do you give up a 24-6 lead to a rookie fucking quarterback in an unknown air raid offense? And by the way, they did a good job of shutting them down early on, but a more competent team would have put the fucking Cardinals away at that point. So the fact that they didn't, it scares the ever-loving shit out of me. And the Chargers, they nearly lost to a Jacoby Brissett-led Colts team, but you know what? This Colts team is not as bad as is not going to be as bad as everybody says it is. This ain't 2017, and this is not Chuck Pagano coaching the Colts, people, okay? So calm the fuck down on that shit. Plus, that was a really good fucking game. You know what? Go ahead, take the LA Chargers of San Diego to defeat the Detroit Lions. Detroit is fucking garbage. I don't care what people say. This should actually be an interesting one. Vikings going on the road to take on the Green Bay Packers. The Vikings really did a good job of shutting down Matt Ryan and company. And the Packers. The Packers defense is good, but let's slow the fuck down. They were facing Mitchell Trubisky in the final minute of the fourth quarter or whatever the fuck. and give me a fucking break. Hey, nice effort, but man, I guess Green Bay I guess Chicago tried to run the ball and Green Bay shut them down. No, that's not what fucking happened. Get the fuck out of here. That being said, however, go ahead, take the Green Bay Packers to defeat the Minnesota Vikings. This should be a good game, like it was the last time these two teams met at Lambeau Field. Last time these two teams met, the Vikings won. And that's all I got to say about that. Speaking of the Colts going on the road to face the Tennessee Titans. Good job, Tennessee. You shut up the fucking hype machine. In fucking Cleveland or whatever. And what I mean by the hype machine, it's usually the fucking retards in mainstream media or whatever. And quite frankly, some of the Browns players themselves. But let's calm the fuck down on the Tennessee Titans too. The Titans weren't as bad. I didn't think the Titans were that bad of a football team. Did I expect the Cleveland Browns to? Did I expect the Titans to beat the Cleveland Browns week 1? Obviously not. But good job by the Titans. This is going to be another physical. This is going to be a physical game between the Colts and the Titans. This is the Titans' chance to once again beat the Indianapolis Colts because no Andrew Luck. So give me a fucking break. And I know the Titans are expected to win, which usually means sometimes that they lose. And just like last week in Cleveland, they were expected to lose, but they won. That being said, take the Tennessee Titans to defeat the Indianapolis Colts. It's going to be a long. I'm not going to say it's going to be a long year, otherwise I'd be contradicting myself earlier from what I said earlier. But it's going to take them a while to get good, I guess. Just like last year, so whatever. Alright, Patriots going on the road to face the Miami Dolphins. Holy fucking shit, Miami! I know you're expected to tank and everything, but did you at least... That doesn't mean you don't have to fucking try to fucking make a game out of it. Jesus Christ, 59 to fucking 10? Good God, man. Seriously, Lamar Jackson had 5 touchdown passes all of last season. This past week, he threw 5 in one game. That's pathetic. But I'll get to the Baltimore Ravens. I'll talk about the Ravens now. The fuck, Lamar Jackson only threw 3 passes. Only missed 3 passes. He was 17 or 20, 400 some yards or 300 some yards or whatever, and 5 touchdown passes. Where the fuck is this idea that he's like Tim Tebow or whatever? Because I had a chance to watch all of Lamar Jackson's games from last year. You're full of shit, Matt. You believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, okay? But I did not see any resemblance of Tim Tebow at all. Not even with his stronger arm, Tim Tebow. I don't get where the media got that bullshit from. And the idiots that are brainwashed by the media and all that fucking bullshit. Don't fucking understand it. Stand it. Now, it is week 1, so fine, whatever. But sometimes we need to stop taking preseason games seriously. Because apparently Lamar didn't play all that great in the preseason. Who the fuck cares? Do I need to bring up Nathan Peterman references again? Fuck out of here. And the Patriots. They got a decent offense. They got a really good defense, judging by the 30 to 3 outcome. holy shit, the Dolphins, and holy shit, oh God. God, it's in Miami, so I am a bit concerned because, and I'm more concerned because the Patriots are like 19-point favorites. Last year, the Minnesota Vikings were 19-point favorites to the Buffalo Bills. And guess what happened? Not only did they not cover the game, they lost the game outright. So I have to flip for this one. Sorry, New England, nothing personal. Heads. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Patriots to win. Take the Dolphins to cover, I guess, because 19 points is just way too many points. I'm sorry. Take the points with the Dolphins every time. Speaking of which, Cardinals going on the road to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Get ready, because you know I'm about to say it. Cardinals, end of story. Fuck out of here, moving on. Seahawks going on the road to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. A most likely pissed off Pittsburgh Steelers. Can we slow the fuck down on the Steelers? A little bit. I mean, they were facing the New England Patriots, okay? I know that's not a good enough excuse for some people because they don't understand why certain teams are good every year and why certain teams are bad every year. And why certain teams stay in the middle and it makes people ask, are you going to be a good team or are you going to be a bad team? But Pittsburgh should be fine. And take the Steelers to defeat the Seattle Seahawks. Sorry, Seattle. And last time these two teams met, the Seahawks beat the Steelers in the Seahawks house. They're now in Heinz Field. Forgot to mention that sooner, but whatever. Jaguars going on the road to face the Houston Texans without Nick Foles. For what, 10 fucking weeks? Great. Good job, Jacksonville. You fucked up royally once again by not protecting your quarterback. It was on a touchdown pass too, where he broke his fucking collarbone. So they're gonna start some dude named Minshew. What the fuck type of name is Minshew? And meanwhile, for the Texans, they just came off that Monday night thriller that they had in New Orleans. That game had everything. That game had everything. Butthurt boos from Saint fans. Fucking roughing the kicker penalty, which was the right call, by the way, Saints fans. Stop fucking crying. And just a back and forth contest, and Drew Brees coming back, and then Deshaun Watson coming back. It was great. The biggest concern for the Texans is the offensive line. They did solve that by bringing in left tackle Laramie Tunsil, trading away 2 first-round picks in a second. Well, for Laramie Tunsil and Kenny Stills. That's great. The problem is you have 1/5, 2/5 of a good offensive line. I mean, give me a fucking break. And even then, it's not always going to be good all the fucking time, of course. And they're facing Jacksonville, which kind of however, they fucking disappointed me last week with. Not that I expected Jacksonville to win, of course, but I expected them to at least show up. They fucking. Because they didn't give up. Because last year they didn't give up any touchdown passes to Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes did not throw a single touchdown pass. Yet they still lost by double digits. This time they did lose. This time Patrick Mahomes was finally able to throw some touchdown passes on Jacksonville's ass, and they lost by double digits. Fucking wonderful. Since they're at home, I guess. I know it's a dangerous game, but go ahead, take the Houston Texans to defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is going to be Minshew's first start. Can't remember his first name. Don't know. Don't give a flying fuck. He'll be benched by week 5. But yeah, take the Texans to win. Chiefs going on the road to take on the Oakland Raiders. Both teams are 1-0. Thanks. And why the fuck did I change my pick to the Broncos? God damn. Fuck. Oh, because I'm retarded. That's right. But anyway, now there are some concerns about the Chiefs. I mean, the absence of Tyreek Hill. Mahomes did get injured in that Jacksonville game as well. Well, sprained his left ankle, and it really showed in the second half of that game, because Patrick Mahomes threw for well over 300 yards in the first half. The second half didn't do much, if anything. Okay, he did throw a touchdown pass in the second half, but still. And the Raiders, you know what? I'm just going to give the Raiders some credit, because they deserve credit after they've been through enough bullshit with the Antonio Brown crap. And I agree with Raider Nation. Fuck AB, as they were chanting during the Broncos-Raiders game. And understandably so. Fuck that motherfucker. Now, as far as Antonio Brown goes, I'm not buying these allegations of that he raped a former trainer or whatever the fuck. At least not yet. But even then, Antonio Brown, even if he is found innocent, he's still a fucking douchebag. Fuck that cockfucker. With that being said, this should be a great fucking game. This is not the Raiders of last year. The Raiders are actually going to be competitive. And people who are bitching about trading away Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper, so far they're getting some good returns out of it. At least from the run, especially from the running game. Josh Jacobs did a great fucking job against the Broncos defense. Now, I think Denver's defense is a tad bit overrated. Everybody loves to overrate the shit out of the Denver Broncos defense just because they have Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, Chris Harris Jr. That's it. I mean, okay, Shelby Harris, but I only saw Shelby Harris in the preseason. He didn't do jack shit in the first game. Okay, so let's calm the fuck down there. However, the Raiders should have a much easier time against a Chiefs defense that's still suspect in my opinion. And because of that, go ahead, take the Oakland Raiders to surprise people and start 2-0 and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Moving on quickly. Bears going on the road to face the Denver Broncos. Now the Bears defense is not overrated as fuck. And the Broncos are facing that Bears team. The only saving grace is that the Broncos are at home. But guess what? Playing at home has not been great for the Denver Broncos, especially the past couple of seasons. Of course, playing on the road has had the same side effects, of course. And it's not just that. The Broncos keep changing offensive linemen year after year after year. Like, when the fuck do people learn? You need continuity on the offensive line. No, not the bullshit continuity that NFL broadcasters can program into your fucking head by saying, well, all they need is to play 16 consecutive games the whole way through. No, continuity, more than one fucking season. Get the fuck out of here. This is, Jesus Christ. If the Broncos were a more competent football team, and if the Bears had a somewhat more competent quarterback, and a head coach that could run the fucking football, that could stand to run the football some to take the pressure off said incompetent quarterback, I would easily take the Chicago Bears. Or if the Broncos Or if Joe Flacco would fucking play more competent football and get rid of the fucking football ball instead of holding it for 5 seconds. That's the thing. I can't blame it all on the offensive line. Joe Flacco sucked dicks for breakfast. He didn't do that fucking bad, but he didn't play all that fucking great either. So, with that being said, it's coin flip time. Number 3. That one kind of sucked. Come on my hand, not between my fucking fingers. Damn. Heads, fine, go ahead, take the Denver Broncos to win. But don't be shocked if the Chicago Bears roll into in Power Field at Mile High and fucking steal a victory over the Broncos. Because the Broncos are, and I wouldn't call it a steal because the Broncos are not a fucking good football team. Upgrade at the quarterback, yet they still have the worst quarterback in the AFC West. How the fuck does that work? Meanwhile, moving on quickly. Now, I will not be able to watch this game because of the Broncos. I will watch the game on Game Pass, I'll tell you that. But yes, Saints going on the road to take on the LA Rams. Last time these two teams met, well, we know what happened the last time these two teams met. Yes, this is the rematch of that very NFC Championship games that Saints fans and football fans in general, quite frankly, are still whining, bitching, and fucking complaining about and having prolapsed butthurt feelings over this shit. Get over it. Your team, the Saints lost. And no, Saints Patriots would not have been a better Super Bowl. At least, well, you don't fucking know that shit, so shut the fuck up with that crap. I know I'm gonna get shit, and I know I'm gonna get shit and people are gonna accuse me of being a Saints hater, which shows how fucking retarded they really are. But give me a fucking break. Not how it fucking works. And if I'm hating on the Saints, it's because before 2017 they've been playing a great game of let's waste Drew Brees' career. So fuck you, okay? Guys are fucking retarded. Enough. I'm sick and tired of this fucking bullshit. Anyway, as far as the Rams go, Jared Goff did not play all that great, but to be fair, the entire Rams team didn't play all that great, at least to start the game, because they didn't play in the preseason. But guess what? They still won. So all you fucking retards in Denver media can shut the fuck up and stop making retarded cockfucker excuses as to why the Broncos lost. Not a good football team. Fuck out of here. That being said, and guess what? Even if the Saints do get a victory on the road against the Rams, who gives a fuck? It's a hollow victory at best. Nice come from behind victory against the Texans because Bill O'Brien is fucking stupid and decided to let his defensive coordinator play prevent fucking defense. That being said, take the Rams to defeat the New Orleans Saints. Again. Drew Brees has had an issue playing the Rams, whether it be the St. Louis Rams or the LA Rams. Take your fucking pick. Alright, Sunday night football. Eagles going on the road to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome back, and a nice welcome back by Deshaun Jackson catching 2 touchdown passes, 2 long ball touchdown passes. Welcome back, Carson Wentz. Let's hope this dude can stay healthy this time. And as far as the Falcons go, like I said, the Falcons played uninspiring football. But can we be fair about this? The Vikings defense is still really fucking good. I don't care what idiots say. Like, fuck out of here. This video is almost 30 minutes, but holy crap, I got a lot to fucking say. Go ahead, Jesus Christ. Coin flip time number 4. Fuck me. Heads. Okay, fine. Go ahead, take the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons to win, I guess. And last but not least, ESPN Primetime Football Monday, featuring the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. See, now the Browns losing is a good thing because it'll teach them to shut the fuck up and actually play football. You know what? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm sorry. That's just me sounding like cockfuckers, mainstream media and shit. Okay? Fuck out of here. This has nothing to do with me. This has nothing to do with how good the Browns are. The Titans, like I said, the Titans are actually a better football team than people give credit for. Why are you giving the Steelers a pass but not the Browns? They're a more talented football team. Because they're team. And if it wasn't thanks to the defense, if it wasn't thanks to special team, but if it wasn't thanks to turnovers and penalties and penalty yardage, the Browns would have won the game. Morons! Penalties and turnovers are part of the fucking game. And people fucking forgot about that shit. Alright, let me calm myself down for a minute. Can we shut the fuck up about that shit? The fact of the matter is, the Titans were the better fucking team. Bottom line. End of story. No arguments should be made. And the Jets, meanwhile, should have put away the fucking Buffalo Bills. But because the Jets did nothing with their other than a C.J. Mosley pick six, what the fuck did the Jets do with the other turnovers? Oh, let me help you out. Jack fucking shit. Okay, so last time these two teams met was Baker Mayfield's debut. Not his starting debut. That was a week later against Oakland. But his debut, and give him credit, he came back and won. He came back and won the game for the Cleveland Browns. However, the main problem with the Cleveland Browns is that you didn't make Greg Williams they didn't make Greg Williams their permanent head coach. What the fuck is a Freddie Kitchens? Okay, he is not ready to be a fucking head coach. I'm sorry. I know people are going to say, well, what credentials does this other coach he's having? You're either ready or you're not. Shut the fuck up. Those are stupid questions. And guess who the Browns face this fucking week? Greg Williams as defensive coordinator for the New York Jets. Go ahead, take the New York Jets to get payback on the Cleveland Browns and beat the Cleveland Browns. If I'm wrong on any of these games, if not all of them, so be it. Don't give a flying fuck. But we'll see what happens when week 2 is all said and done. That's it. That's all. Till next time, later, fuckers.